Hey guys, my name is Jordan Taylor and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So as you can see by the title, today we're going to be speaking about how to grow in confidence. Now, we all understand how important it is to have confidence, right? We hear it over and over again. Especially as a man, you hear it over and over again. In order to be able to be successful, you have to have confidence. You need to be confident in yourself. You need to be confident towards your dreams, confident towards your goals. We hear it over and over again. We need to be able to have confidence in ourselves, and people just say, believe in yourself. But for us who have been unconfident or are unconfident right now, then we understand that it's not as easy as that, right? That's why I specifically titled it, How to Grow in Confidence. Because confidence isn't something that you're able to get overnight, or that you just put on a nice button-up shirt and all of a sudden I'm confident, I'm standing up straight. That's not how it works, right? You have to learn from inside yourself to be able to believe in yourself and to have an inner confidence in yourself. So today, let us speak about how to grow in confidence. So as we already know, if you don't have confidence in yourself, it's very difficult to be able to get anything done. What ends up happening to people who are very self-conscious or unconfident in everything that they do is because they're unconfident and because they don't believe in themselves, they end up doing absolutely nothing and not going towards what they actually want. So even though they want something, they deem themselves unworthy, even if it's subconsciously, they deem themselves unworthy of being able to attain that. And because of that, they do nothing about what they want, whether it's a goal, whether it's a dream, whatever it is. People who lack self-confidence in themselves don't go after what is it that they want. I was once that person. I was the one who didn't try anything new because I was scared and I wasn't confident in myself. It wasn't until I got out of my comfort zone and realized I can believe in myself and I could do whatever I want that I started being able to break out of those boundaries. So it is very important for you to start building up that inner belief. And how that starts is, first, you need to be able to control your thoughts. People fail to recognize how powerful your thoughts can really be. Your thoughts can either lead you into a disastrous lane where everything seems to go wrong, or your thoughts could take you to an empire where everything seems to go right and everything is going according to how you want it to go. That is the power of your thoughts. You don't believe me? If you ask all the people who are successful right now, the ones who have worked to attain what they have right now, what was the driving force that they were able to do all that work? It was because they believed in themselves, they controlled their thoughts, and instead of having negative thoughts that, oh, I can't do this, that's impossible, oh man, there's so many people, how am I able to do this? Instead of having thoughts like that, they thought to themselves, I can do this, I'm gonna put in the work, and I'm gonna make it happen. And because of that, those people are the ones who are successful and the ones who make it in life. So it is important for you to be able to control your thoughts, to get rid of any negative thoughts that you have, and start focusing on all the positive ones. Now, obviously, this is easier said than done, right? If you've always had low self-confidence, as I once did, then it's tough to be able to switch out of that and just start being confident in yourself. And the advice that I give to you is everybody is self-conscious about something, right? For me, the biggest thing that caused me to be self-conscious and to be not confident in myself, because I was super scrawny. I was a skinny guy, I was tiny. I look back in the pictures and I'm like, man, I was literally just skin and bones. I didn't like that. So what did I start doing? I started working out. I started making sure I was eating a lot more to be able to put on calories. Did I do it perfectly? No, but I started gaining weight. And I started being able to be more confident in myself in that kind of way. Nowadays, I'm taking it very serious. I'm even working with a trainer and I'm on a set diet to make sure that I'm able to gain the mass that I want to gain. But the point is, if you have something that you're self-conscious about and something that is tearing you down mentally, then you have to change it. No one is gonna baby you in life. No one's gonna tell you and take you under your hand other than maybe your mom, but that's not gonna work in the end. No one is gonna take you underneath their arm and baby you and for your whole life and tell you, oh, you're good, you can do anything. That's not how life works. If you're not motivated to do something yourself and you're not the one who's gonna make the effort, then nobody else is gonna do it for you. You have to be the one to put in the effort to be able to change your surroundings and to be able to change your life the way that you want it to go. It took me a while to understand that as well, but I'm starting to understand that now, and that's why I put in the action now to make sure that I'm able to do and attain what I want to attain, and that I'm able to go after all of my goals. So it is important that you control your thoughts, switch them from negative thoughts to positive thoughts. Instead of thinking, in my case, right, instead of thinking, oh, I'm skinny, it runs in the family, I'm just a skinny guy. No, start putting in the work and make sure that you get to where you want to be. Now that's obviously a physical thing. Sometimes it's mentally and it's a personal kind of thing that we have that messes us up. But it's up to you to be able to start switching your perception of everything and realize you have the ability to be able to change your whole life. Whether it's something physically that you can change, like health, right? You're able to change your health. It's up to you whether you're healthy or not, whether you exercise or not. These kind of things are up to you. Now, if there's inner type of things, everybody has something different, then it's up to you to be able to switch that around and to be able to switch your negative thoughts to positive thoughts. Only you are able to do it. Your reaction is your reaction because you reacted that way. I don't know if that makes any sense, but the point is you have the ability to react in any kind of way towards different situations. So you have to make a conscious effort to make positive reactions. Even when something bad happens, always look at the positive outcome that later on everything is going to be better. Everything will be better in the end. And that's exactly the kind of mindset that I took upon myself. Even though I might not be in the best situation right now, but I know in the future it's going to be a lot better because that's what I'm working towards right now. That's the goal that I have in my mind, and that's what keeps me going each and every day. So it's up to you to recognize that point and to be able to put it into practice in your own life. Actually, there's a quote that I recently discovered that I absolutely love. And ever since I've seen it, I've had it in the back of my mind and I keep it in my mind always. It's a quote by a man named Earl Nightingale. It's an older quote. But the quote is, "You become what you think about most of the time, and that is the strangest secret." I'm gonna say it again. You become what you think about most of the time, and that's the strangest secret. The reason that this is such a powerful quote is because it's very true. Whatever you're thinking about, if you always have negative thoughts about yourself, thinking, oh, I can't do this, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'll never be able to do anything, that's the kind of person that you're gonna become. You're never gonna attain anything because those are the kind of thoughts that you have in your head. On the contrary, if you have thoughts like, I'm gonna attain everything that I want to attain, I'm gonna go after my dreams, I'm capable of doing this, I'm capable of putting in the work and putting in the effort to be able to change the things that I don't like about myself, then what do you think about that person? If he's constantly thinking in that kind of way, what do you think is gonna happen in the end? He's gonna be the one that puts in the effort and puts in the work, and he's gonna be able to make the changes in his life to become the most confident guy there is. So it's all in your mind. I know it's cliche and so many people say it, and it's kind of like, okay, well, I have outer circumstances that cause all these things, my mind to be like this. But it really is up to you, regardless of your circumstances, to start taking accountability for your actions and to start putting in the action towards what you want. It's not gonna happen overnight, right? Things don't happen overnight. You have to change it. And that's why I specifically titled this video, How to Grow in Confidence. You have to grow into it and to be confident of the person you are. One last thing I wanna add in, because I know this is an issue that I faced a lot of the time, was I always thought that everybody else was looking at me. I always thought that for some reason, I thought I was the most important person in the world and that everybody was looking at me like, oh, Jordan, he's not good. I make more money than him, or, oh, I have a better career than him. Oh, he's working a little job. Look at him. I always had this negative mentality that everybody was just thinking about me all the time in a negative kind of way, which now I understand that that's not true at all. Actually, people probably don't really care about me at all most of the time, right? The one who cares about you the most is you. That's the way it is, and that's the way it's always going to be, because human nature is selfish for the most part. Everybody's worried about themselves and thinking about themselves and even their family. So with that being said, focus on yourself. Stop worrying about everybody else, but focus on you. I focus on me, right? What do I need to change? What can I do to better myself? What can I do to achieve what I want to achieve? You have to have this kind of mentality, or if you start focusing on what everybody else is thinking about you all the time, you're gonna get stuck in this loop and you're gonna get stuck in this situation where you're just gonna be depressed and anxious all the time. You have to learn to stop focusing on everybody else and focus on you. Focus on what you can do for you and focus on what you can do to better yourself and to be able to change your life into the life that you want. So I hope you guys found this video very informative. If you found this information helpful, then please like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.